Okay, so we're going to do the reverse around the corner. They won't make a decision whether it's going to be a left or right hand reverse till you get to the area, because obviously they don't know what's available, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously it's going to be a phase 1 subject. Yeah, so they're going to be partly trained, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So as you come out of the test centre, they will tell you to get in the passenger seat. If you haven't had a chance to read the marking sheet that you were signing, you won't know which PSD you got until they get into the car, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't really make a difference that you have spotted in the test centre, because there's not a lot you can do with it.
No.
Yeah, so you get into the car, and the one thing you wouldn't do is don't go with the eyesight test or can I see your driving licence, please, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you know the reasons why.
Yeah, because
Is that
not necessary.
I haven't got my driving licence with me. Where do you go from there, yeah? Obviously you'd be digging a hole for yourself, but they would dig you out of it, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, if you go with the eyesight test, can you read that number plate? No. I left my glasses at home. Yeah, so just don't go there. A lot of SEs will tell you not to go there, but just don't go there anyway. Just leave it. It's just, you know, a real learner, you would obviously do it on the first lesson, but with the SE, it's just a matter of fact that you know you assume that their eyes are standard and you assume they have got a driving license. Yeah, so when you get in the car, they will give you the subject, and the subject is that their instructor who's gone off sick or has gone off playing golf or whatever today. Said that they were actually going to do a reverse around the corner today, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They are familiar with the controls of the car, so they've been driving the Fiesta before, yeah? And then it's up to you then to meet and greet, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay.
So have you introduced yourself?
Okay. All right then. Hi Tony, I'm Asma.
Oh yeah?
Nice
you
to
right?
meet you.
Thank you for taking my lesson today.
That's okay. So your usual instructor, he's off sick today, so he's asked me to step in. And he said that he's going to cover a corner reverse with you today.
He did, yeah.
Okay. So what did you do on your last lesson?
Oh, we're just driving around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you done turning the road at all?
No.
No. Okay. Have you done any straight reversing at all?
Oh yeah, I've done a bit of that last week, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
so that would have been a good question to come in with, yeah? I always think it's going to make it very long if you start trying to dig out what they've done on the last lesson, yeah?
Oh, so you just ask straight away, have you?
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, you might as well come straight in with the question. Have you ever done any reversing? Yeah, because otherwise you're going to be going through a list of things, yeah. So have you ever done a reversing before? The answer is going to be yes or no, yeah. So yeah, I've done a bit of straight reversing last week, yeah.
Okay, right. So where were you looking when you were reversing the car?
Oh, I was looking in the direction that I was going.
Okay, good. So you're looking out there.
Yeah.
And how did you cut? Was it very fast that you reversed back, or quite slow?
No, it's gone really slow.
Really slow.
Yeah.
And how were you keeping the car slow?
Coordination and foot controls.
Okay, right. So what we're going to do today is use those skills, the coordination of the foot controls, and observations, looking out the back window and things like that, for our corner reverse today. Okay?
Just one more question I'd ask, yeah?
What's that?
And it is going to help you later on, yeah? Is when you were doing your straight line reversing, did you pick up a reference point for knowing when you were close enough to the curb, yeah?
Okay. So when you did your straight line reversing, did you pick up a reference point at all for knowing that you're close enough to the curb?
No, we didn't get a chance to do that.
Oh, okay.
We were just going past these cars and we couldn't get through, so he was just talking me through how to reverse back.
Okay, so what I'll do today is I'll help you pick up a reference point for straight line, for knowing how close you are to the curb.
Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll drive to a suitable site, and once we get there, I'll tell you whether it's going to be a right reverse or a left reverse.
Okay, right, yeah.
All right, so if you want to set yourself up as normal. Just put your head back as you adjust that in your normal driving position.
Oh, is that important?
Why do you think it's important then? Do you know why?
Oh yeah, I keep having to move it every time, yeah.
That's right, you'll be setting it up again if you don't.
Yeah, my instructor calls me plonker. Yeah, I think you're okay.
So what can you see in the mirror?
Oh, I can square the whole back window.
Mm-hmm.
I can see both sides of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I can see the top and bottom.
Good. And in the door mirrors?
I can see the door handles. I can see bit of sky, bit of road, and same in that one.
Okay, good. All right then. So what we'll do is we'll drive on, but what I want you to do is keep your speed nice and slow to about 5 miles to begin with, just while we find a suitable place. And show me how you kept that car slow when you were doing
Like, you don't want me to drive 5 miles an hour all the way to the...
I don't know. Is that all right then? I mean, how should I get them out of the actual...
Well, most test centres you're going to have you're going to be in a bay. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So obviously, you don't want to be driving the next mile and a half, because it could
In
be a
5
mile and a half.
miles an hour, yeah.
A 5 mile an hour is going to be a bit of a disaster, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They can show you when they're pulling away out of the bay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I know what I was thinking. Why I said that is because if there was a car in front, then I would have got them to pull away nicely, showing me good clutch control.
Yeah.
I see. See, I've become robotic after those videos.
Yeah. So it's when we're emerging from junctions, and when I'm driving out the bay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay then. So when you're ready,
so you want me to show you what?
I want you to show me how good clutch control, how you kept that car under control.
All right. Bit like that, I think. And we're going to turn left.
And I'd like you to turn left here, please. Drive there?
No, they'll be able to handle it.
Okay.
And we're going to turn left.
And I'd like you to turn left here, please. Okay, so you were a bit quick coming off the clutch there. That's why. Did you feel that jolt?
All right.
Okay. So.
Did you want me to?
So when you come up to biting point, you keep your feet still, don't you?
And we're going to turn left.
We're going to turn left here.
Yeah, don't forget, if you want me to show you that clutch control, you're going to have to keep telling me at these junctions, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So keep your feet still once you've got the bite. No, that's not right, is it?
You want me to come out at kind of a slow pace here?
Yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
And left here, please.
Yeah, so obviously, just because you told me at the beginning, when we're pulling away, I'm not going to play ball all the way to the area with that, yeah?
Mm-hmm. So how do I sort that one out then?
Well, each time I come to an emerge, or whatever, show me how you're going to control this car.
Okay, so just asking him that, yeah. And what if he doesn't? Do I have to make him do it then?
Well, if you ask him to, he'll probably play ball with you, won't he? But if you sit back and say nothing...
then he won't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he will get you there. But he's going to be diving off the clutch and...
Yeah.
Now we're going to turn left.
And left here, please.
And the main reason why they're doing it is that you're not using it as a... You're not using the 5 minute or so drive to the area as a chance to... for a bit of education to take place, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, so although they will get you there okay, and you wouldn't fail for it, you're not going to get a 6.
No.
And you probably have a bit of a sore neck by the time you get there, yeah? And we're going to turn right.
And right here, please.
going to stop on the left, just past the bus stop.
And we're going to stop on the left just past the bus stop.
And that road ahead of us should be suitable to do with.
That one there?
Yeah, it's going to be a left-hand reverse, yeah?
Okay. Oh gosh, it's so downhill.
Right, so I'll hand over to you.
Okay, so can I just use my things? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony. So what we're going to do is we're going to reverse around that corner there, just in front of this car, on the other side.
All right.
So you may not be able to see it very well now, but
right.
That's the one. That's the corner we're going to use. Okay. So this is us here now.
Yeah.
And we're going to drive, move forward, and then we're going to pull up on the other side, just in front of behind the other silver car.
Right.
Okay. And then we're going to reverse into this road here.
Yeah.
So when you pull off, what I want you to do is have a quick look into this road, just to make sure that there's nothing parked up on the side, because if there is anything too close to the junction, we wouldn't be able to use that corner.
All
so
right,
we'd have to drive on again. Okay, so keep your speed nice and slow so we can have a good look into that junction. So you're going to prepare the car as normal. Do your POM routine. And when you get to the other side, you're going to pull up, but you're not going to pull up in a parked position like you have now. What you'll do is you'll keep it a little bit of a distance, so about the width of a steering wheel, away from the curb.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and the reason for that is because as we come around the corner, we don't want to end up too close to the corner and risk clipping it.
That's about a steering wheel.
Yeah, about a steering wheel.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll help you with that.
Right.
So don't worry. And then once we're in that position, what we're going to do is our POM routine again.
Yeah.
And just prepare ourselves for the reverse maneuver. And we're going to reverse in a straight line up to where the last straight curbstone finishes.
Right.
Up to the last straight curbstone, just before the first curbstone.
All right. Yeah.
And you're going to stop there. That's going to be your first point of turn.
Yeah.
Your first reference point for your point of turn. So then, once the car starts moving again, before it moves, you're going to do effective observation, all-round observation.
Right.
When the car starts to move, you're going to steer to the left.
Right.
Okay.
I mean left. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So basically, you're going to steer, follow the corner round.
Yeah.
Okay. So looking at the corner, it doesn't look very sharp. It's not a sharp corner. So we won't need full lock. We'll just steer as much as we need to get around the corner.
Full lock? What's that?
The whole of the steering wheel, basically.
Oh, right,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'll help you with how much you need to steer, okay?
Right, okay.
And then once the car is straight, so once it's facing, you're going to look up and down in front of you and behind you. If the car looks straight, then that's it. You stop there. That'll be your next point of your next reference point.
Yeah.
And then, just to get yourself back into this road, you're going to take off the steers, whatever you put on,
right.
okay, as the car moves.
Yeah.
So you're going to take that off quite briskly,
yeah,
looking over your out of the back window,
yeah,
and then you're going to just reverse back in a straight line till you've passed about 3 to 4 car lengths. The reason we need to pass 3 to 4 car lengths is because if something was coming down here, then we would be in the way. So they would, if we're past 3 to 4 car lengths, then they can drive back into their position and do their left turn.
Oh, right,
so
yeah.
we're not in the way. Okay. So just looking over out of the back window. Can you see where the curb cuts into the window, the car? Turn around and have a look.
Right. Yeah. Where does the curb cut into the
window?
car?
Yeah.
Just where the edge of that wiper.
Okay, so that's your reference point for knowing when you're in this position how far to go without being too close to the curb or too far away from it.
So that's my reference point for what?
For pulling up when you get into the new road. So if for keeping the car the same distance that you were to begin with.
Oh, it's my reference point for knowing when I'm close enough to the
curb. Yeah.
Curb, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got that. Yeah.
Okay. The key things to remember about this manoeuvre is to keep the car nice and slow. So that good clutch control which you used when you were doing your straight reversing, last lesson.
Yeah.
So nice, slow car, just old man's walking pace kind of thing. And also effective observations. So when you do your POM routine, making sure that you've checked both ways, but blind spots and all around.
You're happy with that anyway, won't you?
I will. And when you come here again, when we're up to this point here and we move the cars and we steer left, the car's going to swing out. So it's really important that we look to the right to make sure that we're not in anybody's way. It's not pedestrians trying to cross or anything like that. Okay, but again, I will prompt you and remind you to do those. Okay. If during the maneuver, if there's a car that comes up on either this side or that side, we have to stop. We have to make eye contact with them and make sure that they may stop and let us finish our maneuver, or they may not. If they don't, then we have to stop, let them get around us, and then we carry on. But if we're in the way, if we're at this position here, we might be in the way. So it might mean we just go back a little bit here. We don't have to go back there, but just a little bit to get out of their way.
I'm sure you're happy with that anyway.
Yeah, I will. So, and again, we've got to watch out for pedestrians and things crossing the road.
All right.
Okay? So, shall we drive up to over there?
Yeah.
Any questions before we go?
No.
Okay.
Quite excited about getting some friends.
So remember that good clutch control that you showed me earlier to get us to that position. We're going to be able to use that then?
Yeah.
Okay, so stop about here.
All right.
Okay, so secure the car.
Am I the right distance from the curb? I'm about a drain's width out.
From the car, you mean?
No, from the curb.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's all right. That's fine. That's a good distance. Okay, so just prepare the car for the reverse part of the maneuver.
All right.
Is that reverse?
Oh, reverse.
It's really important to get it into reverse gear because we're going to be looking out of our back window as we're reversing, and if it's not in reverse, the car's going to be going the wrong direction.
Oh, of course, it's going to be going
and
that way,
there's pedestrians there who might walk out. Okay, so do your observations to keep the car. Don't do anything yet. Keep your feet still. Keep your feet still.
All right.
Don't go anywhere yet. Just look over your right shoulder for me.
All right.
Blind spot all the way between the headrest and the back window.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so can you see the black car in the driveway? What's the name of that street there?
Oh, cool.
Courtfields, good.
Yeah.
Okay. And look out of your the window there. Anything there? Any pedestrians?
No.
Anything ahead of you?
No.
Any cars or any pedestrians? No. To the left?
No.
No. Okay. Now over your left blind spot.
No, nobody there.
Right over the back.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You might have to shift a little bit in the seat as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody there.
So now looking out of the back window.
Yeah.
We're going to reverse in a straight line.
All right.
Keeping the car really nice and slow.
Yeah.
So just above biting point.
All right.
Okay, so what have you... Stop there for a minute. Don't do anything. You've forgotten to release the handbrake, haven't you?
Right, so obviously I am going to play around with the clutch a little bit, yeah? And all you need to say to them is, it's important not to have the clutch too high, because when you let the handbrake down, the car's going to go shooting back, yeah? They'll probably back off then, yeah?
Okay,
yeah?
Okay, I get it. Alright, so it's important that we... No, just dip it a little bit. It's important that we don't have the clutch too high, because when you release the handbrake, the car's going to shoot back. So dip it a little bit more, the clutch.
Alright.
We just want the... a little bit more. Okay, alright, so that is under control when you release it, okay?
So I got it now.
Okay, so looking out of your back window, out the back window,
Right
at the back window. Okay, so if you release the handbrake now. Oh gosh, stop there.
It's going by very quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, let me give you a bit of help here. Right, as you pulled up here, you looked at the corner, and you actually told me what kind of corner it was, didn't you?
Yeah.
What did you say it was?
I said it doesn't look very sharp.
You said, oh, it's going downhill.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously.
But we haven't got there yet, though. That's the other side.
Yeah, but this is Watch, if I let the handbrake down,
it's rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So if I've got a downhill camber and I'm going in the direction of that camber,
you don't. No, you still have to be in gear.
Yeah, I'd have to be in gear for what reason?
Because the lights come on at the back and people can see.
But do I need the clutch and biting point?
No.
No. Do I need the gas then?
No.
Yeah. So how am I controlling the speed of the car then?
Just with the brake.
Yeah. So I've got the brake covered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not quite enough just to tell me to cover the brake. I can still go too fast. Brake the thickness of a pound coin to take it slow it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So obviously it's very important to spot that you are going downhill.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. I've done exactly what you told me there. I actually got it on biting point, and as soon as I let the handbrake down, I was nearly gone past the corner, wasn't I? Yeah.
Okay, so I've got to mention that then, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's something you want to look at before you, or as you drive past the turning. But I thought you'd actually noticed it.
Yeah, I did, but then I thought I'd mention it when I get over there because that one looks more downhill than this.
Well, they're both downhill, aren't they? Yeah.
Okay, all right then.
All right, just tell me what to do.
Okay, so prepare yourself as normal in reverse gear.
All right.
Okay, and it's important to get reverse.
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't want,
yeah.
Okay, so you don't need any gas here because it's a bit of a downhill, this road here.
Yeah.
All you need to do is cover your brake.
Yeah.
You might even need to apply a thickness of the pound coin as we go back.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, looking out of the back window, do those observations again for me
All right,
quickly.
yeah,
Right
yeah.
blind spot all the way around. Right
Yeah.
blind spot.
Yeah.
Turning your head all the way around.
Oh yeah.
That's not the right blind spot. It's between the head restraint and the back window.
Between the head restraint and door pillar.
Yeah. Okay. Then that way. Right. Straight ahead. Is there anything there?
No.
Straight ahead. Is there anything there?
No.
To the left.
No.
And the left blind spot at the back window.
No, there's nobody there.
Okay. So when you release the handbrake this time, remember no gas and no clutch. You just need to cover the foot brake.
All right.
Okay. And brake. That's it. Good. Can you see how it's rolling?
Oh
So
yeah.
this is good. If it rolls too fast, I'm going to ask you to apply the brake.
Is it going to be fast now?
Yeah. So apply the brake.
All right, yeah.
Thickness of a pound coin.
All right.
So keep it covered. That's it. Good.
Oh, yeah.
You're not looking out the back window, are you, Tony?
Oh, sorry,
You
I-
need to be looking out the back window.
I thought you were doing the looking from
no,
me.
no,
so.
I was just having a quick glance. So at the side window, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. So very, very important to watch them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're not watching them, they won't be looking. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, can you see the curb in the new road?
The curb in the new road.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. So keep looking. When it appears, tell me. Is it there? Yeah. Can you see the curb in the new road?
I can see it now. Yeah.
Okay. Stop there.
Right.
Okay. So this is your point of turn. Okay.
What is?
Your point of turn, where we are now. So when the car moves now, you're going to steer to the left. I'll guide you and tell you how much you need to steer, okay?
Yeah. How do I know that I'm at the point of turn?
Because you can see the curb in the new road. In the road we're going to turn into.
All right. So how will I know that in future?
I'm not sure. I'm stuck here. This is what I get stuck on in real life as well.
Right. So the straight bit of curb that in the new road, it's going to line up somewhere on the car, isn't it? It's going to
The
cut
back
into
of
the
the
car.
car.
So on this car, it's top of the seat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Top
you've
of the
got-
seat,
and
the back seat.
You've got roughly. You've got the same car as me, haven't you?
Yeah.
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 So yeah, it's in line with the top of the seat.
This seat.
The back seat.
Back seat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the curb in the new road. Where can you see it? Where's it cutting into the car?
It's in line with the top of that back seat.
Okay, good. So that's your reference point
All right.
for steering to the left to get around the curb. Okay.
All right.
So now when the car moves, keeping that good control of the car, covering the brake, applying it the thickness of a pound coin.
Yeah.
You're going to steer to the left now. Okay.
Right.
But as the car moves, it's going to start swinging out as you steer. So it's really important that you look to the right. Make sure that there's no pedestrians and no cars.
All right.
Okay. So do those observations
Yeah.
for me again before we move. Over right blind spot. Where's the right blind spot?
Between
your
the head restraint and the door.
and
But
the
yeah,
door.
yeah,
Good.
Yeah.
And anything in the right there?
No.
Ahead?
No.
Left?
No.
In the back? Out the back?
No. Nobody there.
Okay.
Pedestrian going down the road.
Okay, they're going the
Yeah.
other direction, so it should be right. Okay. So release your foot brake.
All right.
Start steering towards me. Not too much. Not too much.
Oh, I've done too much of it.
Yeah. Okay. Slow it down. Come
Right.
with the foot brake.
Okay. I'll give you help here. Right. I'm not going to play along with.
Little bit
Yeah. You're going to have to give.
more specific.
specific instructions on the steering, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, so what we should have done was you should have consolidated what steering command you're going to give, very similar to as you would do moving not with stopping, yeah?
Okay.
So,
All right.
if we're going to use a half a turn, that would be that at the top of the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we're going to use 3/4 of a turn, that would be that, bringing it round to there.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to use one complete turn, it's going to be this all the way around, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll go with that, but they won't go with a little bit, or a little bit more, or a little bit less, yeah?
Yeah.
In the same way, if it was a speed thing, they wouldn't go with, they wouldn't play along with go a little bit faster, or a little bit slower.
You have to give them direct speeds.
Well, yeah, I mean, a little bit,
Could be anything.
a little bit to me could mean 20 mile an hour, where you might mean 2 mile an hour. So, you know, if they're going too slow and you want them to go faster, and you say go a little bit faster, they will by 1 mile an hour, yeah? So, give specifics, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because otherwise it'd be classed as pretty naff instruction, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Yeah? So, you're going to need to tell me how much to turn that wheel now when we go back, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Alright, so
okay.
I'll go back to where we were. So I'm into reverse. I've got the handbrake down. I've got to check all around me. It's best just to tell me to check between that head restraint and that door pillar instead of beating around the bush, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? Is there anybody there? No. Yeah? Yeah, so on the first one, you actually didn't ask me what I could see. You actually told me I could see a black car, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
And then I said, what's the name of the road?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of double jeopardy there, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You got in and covered your backside, yeah? But ask me what I can see, yeah? But only ask me the once. Then the rest of the time, providing you can see that I'm looking into that area, you should be able to see my right here, then you know that I'm looking, yeah? Yeah? Right, so I'll just look out first. Right, so tell me what to do now.
Okay. So just quickly check around again.
Alright.
Check your blind spot, your right blind spot. So between the head restraint and
between
the
the
door.
head restraint and the door pillar.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody there.
Okay, good.
It's
Then
all clear
all the way around.
along there. Yeah.
Okay, so
it's clear all the way along there.
Good.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, good. So now just release your foot brake, and remember you're going to apply the thickness of a pound coin if it goes too fast.
All right, yeah.
So that's all right. So when you get to that reference point, what you used before.
Oh, the curb in the new road
Yeah.
in line with the top of the back seat, isn't it?
That's when I want you to stop, when you can see that reference point. Can you see it yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm there now.
Okay, good. Right, so that's your point of turn.
Right.
When we move now, when the car moves now, you're going to steer, and I want you to steer half a turn. Okay, so that's going to be.
Just be careful.
down
Just
here.
be careful you don't come too far over into their space, yeah? Yeah? Just actually tell them. Yeah, so you're not actually encroaching on their space of the car, yeah?
Oh, okay. You mean
Yeah.
I can't? Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
Yeah?
Okay. So half a turn would be when the top of the steering wheel is at the bottom.
You sure half a turn?
Well, depends on the corner, doesn't it? Shall I do less then? Are you saying?
I'd probably say a little bit more.
Really?
3/4 of a turn at least.
What for every corner? I can't. Not for sweeping corners.
Yeah, what kind of a corner is this?
This one is quite sharp, but not that sharp.
Yeah, so it's going to be at least a 3/4 turn, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah?
So I want you to turn 3/4 turns.
Yeah.
So that would be the top of the wheel.
Oh, around there, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Should I do it now?
No, not now. When the car moves, because we
Oh,
don't
right.
want to dry steer. That would be dry steering, and that's damaging to the car and the wheels. And the
Oh,
steering,
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So do those checks for me again. Check your between the head restraint and the door pillar.
Oh, nobody there.
Good. Check all round.
Nobody there.
Right.
Nobody anywhere.
Good. That's good. What if there was somebody there? If there was somebody there, we'd wait for them to get out of the way.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know that might be dangerous. Okay. So take your foot off the brake now.
All right.
And start steering that quarter turn towards me. Nice and
A quarter.
3/4 turn
Oh,
towards
3/4.
me. Okay. Good. So covering the brake all the time. Oh, that's so wide.
Yeah. So Yeah, it would have been a lot wider though, because you were asking me to do
half
a turn.
So
Yeah.
is the point of reference, is the first point of turn wrong then?
No, it's the amount of steers is wrong, isn't it?
Should be full lock then, shouldn't it?
No, I wouldn't say full lock.
But we've already got 3/4 on.
Yeah, but we could have a... Yeah, don't forget, they're straight.
Yeah.
There's one turn.
And a half. So we could do one full turn.
So that's 1 1/4 turns to the full lock, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, on the half turn that you were talking about, we would have been on the other side of the road, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Okay, so when you get to that reference point again.
I'll steer a bit now.
Okay, good. So now when the car moves, I want you to steer one full turn to the left.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you must be checking all around because the car's going to swing out, isn't it? And it's really important that we make sure there's no cars or anything coming as the car swings out, because then we could hit them, or pedestrians. Okay.
Which part of the car is going to swing out?
The front part.
Oh, right. I'll just be here.
The front part's going to swing out. The front of the car, basically.
Right.
Okay.
So I need
Alright.
to check everywhere.
Yeah. Check your blind spot
yeah.
before you head with straight and
head
dodgy
straight,
left.
go fully, yeah.
Is there anyone around?
No.
Okay, good. So it's
And one
1
turn.
foot. Yeah, that's it. You should be looking that way. Remember, we've got to be checking all around as the car swings out.
Alright. There's nobody there.
Okay, good. Have another quick look to the front.
Oh,
Okay, good.
nobody there.
That's it. Keep it. Cover the brakes a bit more. Apply it that way.
I'm covering the brake.
Okay, stop there. Stop there. Okay. I want you to apply the brakes. Thickness of a pound coin. Okay. So you know how we did the first part as we came up to
Yeah,
our first point of
yeah.
reference. That's slow. So about 2
Oh,
miles.
right, yeah.
2 miles. Okay. 2 miles an hour.
Right.
Okay.
That better?
That's better. Yeah. Okay. Stop here.
Yeah.
Okay. So look in front of you
Right.
and behind you. Does the car look about straight?
Oh, yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah. So this is where this is our next point of reference for taking those steers off. So we put on full steering. Have we got full on?
No, I'll put one turn on.
One full turn
Don't
on.
you tell me one turn?
Yeah. So you're going to take that one turn off now. Okay.
All right.
But
Now?
again, no. When the car moves.
Oh, no, dry steering, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
good. It's dry
Yeah.
steering.
Yeah.
So when the car moves, you're going to take it off. But you must be looking out of the back window because that's where the car is going.
Right.
Okay. But again, it's good to do all-round effective observation. So about
Good to.
every
Or do I have to?
you have to because
Because it hurts your neck, doesn't it?
well, it does, yes, but it's you have to because it's important.
Oh, if
that-
I have to do it, I'll do it. But if it's only good, then I won't put it.
No, you have to because something might be coming and you wouldn't see it if you didn't do it.
All right, so I
Okay.
need to look all
you
around
need,
me.
You need to look.
All right, yeah. Yeah, it's all clear. Yeah.
Okay. So looking out of your back window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I go
so
now?
You just 2 miles. Remember, 2 miles.
2 miles.
2 miles an hour. No, I don't know.
2 miles.
2
Oh,
miles.
the speed doesn't work when you're going backwards, isn't it?
Okay. Okay. So the thickness of a pound coin off the brakes
Oh, you mean keep it moving at a really slow pace?
at a really
All
slow
right.
pace. Old man's walking.
Oh, almost. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. I've got to take that steer off.
Okay, you've got it straight now. So remember that reference point. Just stop there for a minute.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Remember that reference point we picked up before we started.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Can you have a look out the back window, see if you can see it?
Yeah, it's over there a bit.
It's over there. So we're going to adjust our steering so we get it back to where it was.
Right.
Okay. So which way do you think you're going to need to steer to get it back
I'm
where
going to
it
need to
was?
steer. Is it left?
Where can you see it now? The curb. Where does it cut into the window?
The curb's over there. A lot.
Okay. So we're going to need to steer to the left, aren't we?
What, loads of steering?
No. Just slightly, about quarter steering to get it where it was.
Oh, quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So do those observations again.
All right. Yep, nobody there.
Good. Right. Looking out of the back window.
All right.
Because you must be looking where you're going.